everybody, welcome back to Subnautica. Now, I kind of forgot what I was going to do. So, I know I still have to go to the Lost River and all that stuff, but I kind of want to get a Cyclops for that, but I don't think I've learned all the Cyclops. So what I'm probably going to try to do this episode is get a vehicle modification station, or a vehicle upgrade center, or whatever everyone calls it now. But in between episodes, I got a little compass at the top of my screen there, and it tells me which way things are, so I can pinpoint things much easier. So, I don't really know where the upgrade station is, but I have an idea of where it is, so I'm gonna try to head that direction. Okay, I'm at the area and I'm at the wreck. Hopefully there's a... Jeez!
Damage imminent.
I do not like the water. Water's not a nice
Passing
place.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200
Bioreactor, not what I
Oxygen
need.
efficiency greatly decreased.
That might be the Lost River right there. I'm probably going to need a thermal plant.
Biodiversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
I don't like being here at all. Not at all. At least I haven't heard a Reaper yet. That's good. Or any other type of Leviathan in that fact. So yeah, here's the prawn suit arms. Oh, well, I just got the vehicle upgrade console. That's the thing I was looking at. Okay, and now I'm gonna get out before something big comes along and tries to eat me. But I also kind of want to check this area out over here. Laser cutter. That's what I need here.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, let's see what we got here. Another data box for a Cyclops firing system. Microscope, don't really look like there's anything else useful here. So I'm gonna go back home because I'm very low on fluids and I don't like this place at all, so see you there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. So with this... So with this vehicle modification station, which is right here, I'm going to be able to do a lot of things with my CMOS and prawn suit if I can ever get it, since this game or this world's bugged, kinda. So I need copper wire and a computer chip, which I just need copper wire. So I need a ton of copper, which I only have one, extra copper. And a copper wire. Okay, well, that happened. That means I still need a table core sample, or two table core samples, and another spool of whatever it is. So that means I am going to go get some water, and I'll be right back. Okay, with that being gathered, I can now make a copper wire spool, or whatever you want to call it. And now I just need table core samples, so I'm gonna go grab those. Okay, so now I do believe I have enough stuff for a computer ship. I'm sorry if y'all can hear me breathe. It's not because I'm overweight or anything. It's because I have a very sensitive mic that I think I sound too loud whenever I'm way up close, so I just try to sit back. But no, y'all can't hear me. And when I sit too forward so that you can hear me, I'm either too loud and breathing into my mic or just too loud. So, I don't know how to fix you guys hearing me breathe, but, it don't really matter. So with the name of my Shemot, I'm gonna call it the Owl. Mainly because I can set it so that, the Cyclops, I can name it like the Nest or something. Some random, stupid, like, name. And it'll be, cool, because the owl lives in the nest, and that's where the thing goes, so. So, we have the owl. And because of the upgradation station, I now have the upgrades. Which is the main reason why I wanted this, was so I can put this depth module on. So now instead of being 200 meters as my crush depth, it's now 300 meters. And y'all know what that means.
Welcome aboard, Captain Systems Online.
Well, I do believe y'all know what that means. I don't know if any of y'all know what that means, but a few episodes ago, like one episode ago, I tried to go down into this cave and I didn't have enough depth. Now I do. That's not the right cave. There it is. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, well, I already... I've been down here before and went to the area that is cool here. I think I went there not last episode, when I came down here. But I couldn't get past this little area right here because of the depth. Those are some weird peepers. Oh. I think it's right there. It's somewhere down here, I know that. I don't know where it is. I think I went the wrong direction. I must have went the wrong direction. Aha! It just didn't load in. Okay, well, this is the base. 240 meters down, so my, hi, how are ya? So my resources was wrong. So this is the base that I need. So, yeah, I'm going to save the game, mainly because while I was down here I heard several Reaper Leviathans. I don't know if they're above the cave, below the cave. They're certainly not in the cave, because they can't really fit in here. But these worm things, they're certainly in the cave, so I'm going to be careful.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yashi Rec 5 log.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased. Integrating new PDA.
Water integration system, or water filtration system. That's good, because then I can get unlimited salt and water.
New blueprint acquired. Signal.
These drooping stingers, they hurt, so if you're down here, try to be careful, because you may die. I know how I have.
Integrating new PDA data.
There's the bed. I'm about out of
30
oxygen.
seconds. New blueprint acquired. Oxygen.
Hello, Sima.
Captain.
Ultra high capacity tank. That is
New
really good.
blueprint acquired.
Okay.
Integrating new PDA data.
So that's about all the stuff that's here. Oh wait, I did see a modification station fragment somewhere down here. I could have sworn. Over here. Modification station. Fragmento.
New blueprint acquired.
I'm gonna also take one of these peepers. It's an Oculus.
New creature discovered.
Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm sorry that if it was a short episode, because I don't really know what the time is, because I can't really check since I'm in full screen. I feel like it was a short episode, but actually, okay, so I'm just gonna take that out. If y'all heard it, I don't know what I'm doing, but where do I go? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna let you listen to these.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them. Months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship, and your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it. Air.
I know how to Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief!
What?
Do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgal has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
So, I don't have the third voice thing, so I'm just gonna go with number 4, so.
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do. We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn. I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years. Across the area. You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
And with that, that marks the end of the video. So if you guys like the voice logs at the end, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and like my brother says, it's always free, so you can always unsubscribe and stuff, whatever you like. But I'll see y'all next time. Later.